What's up guys, Shay Stevens here, PDGA number 77522, and today we're taking a look at the two Envies from the OTB Open release this year. Let's get to it. Before we get to the video, please click that like button if you're enjoying the content. If you find yourself coming back often, make sure you're subscribed and click that notification bell. It really helps me out, and I try to post videos at least once a week. As always, thank you all for the support. So to support the OTB Open this year, there were two phases of disc drops, and we were just seeing some awesome stuff. We saw the Trance, a completely new disc drop in phase one, and we just saw a ton of plastic blends that discs had never been offered before. I mean, the stamps were amazing, and they pretty much covered everything. So you were probably excited about at least one disc coming out. Personally, I was very excited for the Envies. We actually got two of them. In phase one, we got the Prism Proton Soft Envy, so we got this cool little stale stamp. And these things are gummy as heck. I mean, I love just the give on these things. And I've been throwing this one for a while now. I have another one you'll see in this video that I'm throwing to my bag right now that Don Freeman hooked me up with. Thank you, Don. I just love these things. They feel a little deeper than your standard Envy. They got a nice dome to them, so these things are super glidey, and I just love mashing on them. And honestly, I can just hit it really hard, and it just likes to fly nice and straight with a very subtle fade. So, been digging that. And then in phase two, we got something I was really excited for when I saw them in prototypes, or I'm sorry, lab seconds. The total Eclipse Envy. So glow core, glow rim. I do want to shout out. I see a lot of people say like, "Oh, my core is dead." In the darker colors, so we have like looks like the rims for the most part are all green. But the cores, I've seen some purple, some orange, blue. And if they are on the darker side, like this one is actually a very deep blue. If I even leave this out in my window, it doesn't really I'll take it into a dark room and I'll really just see the rim glowing. And the core doesn't shine that brightly. But if I hit this with a UV light, that blue core really pops. So before you start thinking you have a lame disc, a dead core, hit it with a UV light and see if that brings it to life. I saw somebody post about it and I was concerned about mine as well. And I saw, dang, my core's dead too. Went and got the UV light and popped out blue. So looks really cool when you light this up. But this one, a little more flat top compared to the Prism Proton Soft, but still good feeling disc. Loving it for four hands, just really clean. But I mean, I got two brand new Envies here. I always love to throw Envies, so I thought it'd be cool to do a little bit of a disc versus disc battle. So I'm going to be throwing both these discs at Tamanend Park for one round of 9 holes, and just to get a feel for them. And I'll give you guys my thoughts on them after the round. Let's take a look. Ooh, good rip. Alrighty. Now for Glow Boy. Pretty darn similar result. Trying to get tricky. Ooh, almost off the hook. The forehand going. Oh, a little higher and I loved it. Alright, a little low. Alright, come out with the Eclipse now. A little higher. Oh, over overcompensated, but ripped over a little bit. Alright, I'll look. Really long breathe. Stable. Bit of a ceiling. Ours. Let's go forehand again, stand still this time. On the back side. Skip in. Nope, should be a tappy. Ooh, that went long. Here, I think I'm still on frame. Birdies. And hole 4. 192 foot. I just love this little hyzer shot through this tight window. Come around now. Woo. Park 1. So we take this one a little more inside, maybe a little more air. Oh, too tight. Gets through and checks the stump for a putt. These are nice and glidey. Alright guys, hole 5. You might notice the fly pad is missing on this tee pad. That is because we had a work day a couple weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, and only one person showed up. So we pulled the fly pads up for 3 holes, but unfortunately we were able to do 1 tee pad. 2 left to do. So this video should drop before May 20th. If you're available in that morning, come out. We have 2 tee pads. Everything's staged and ready to go. Should be the easiest day of service you could possibly do. So May 20th, come help put the last 2 tee pads, hole 5 and 9, in a Tamanend, and we'll be good on the project. But plan to go straight up the gut here. I'll only try to challenge those 2 branches coming across the fairway. Just let this dive into the basket, hopefully. Under it, or over it. Whew. That was close. Let's go again with the Eclipse. That's the side. I rushed that throw. But we're still back there. Yeah, the ace line on this hole is getting real hairy now, so let's take a straight shot through that gap. Alright guys, hole 6. Let's see if I can get some respectable ace runs on this hole finally on film. I usually lay up like a wimp. Push. Ooh, alright. Good line, just a little more oomph. Oh no, I'm getting out too wide. That's gonna be rough. Alrighty. This is the price we pay for failure.
I'm so used to throwing my entropy on that shot. I threw the same line I do with the entropy, but that was not the proper disc, and kick that tree. So, in here. Casual round, and I put the mini down as I eat tree. Okay. My stance. Okay. Whew. That was ugly. Oh, don't roll on me! Oh my. It's gonna be work for this par. Work. Woo-hoo-hoo! Saved it with the ultimate throw. Prism Proton soft takes a 1-stroke lead. I was looking forward to throwing hole 7 with these discs because they're, you know, speed and glide, but fortunately there's a tree down on the tee pad, so I'm up here on kind of like the makeshift MPO tee pad we play up on the path. So just to get to give these guys a full rip. Also pulled a deer tick off me, so 'tis the season. Be careful, everyone. Oh, Lobie. Get on up there. Gotta put it in the air, Shay. I usually throw a mid on this shot, so this should be a good pull with the putter. Come on. Better. Still, it's a haul up there. Whew. Let's get up and down. I'll do. See if we can go a little half bid through the gap. Ooh, a little high. Alright, hole 8 should be fun. Just gotta keep these nice and low. I want the glide, keep them off the ground and carry the basket, hopefully. Ah, down to the gap though. Alright. Entropy would be nicer just to hook up more. Inside. Ugh. Common miss on this hole. We scrambling. Like I said, common miss, but this is thinned out a lot. Do see some debris around, so I don't know if a tree came down, but like I said, a lot of people miss over here, so if you find yourself over here, you might find this. Let's see if I can get out of here now. Park. Caught the last tree to beat out the chute. See if I can get this a little floaty run. Push. Oh well, park. Alright. Freeze. Alright, last hole 9 again, no tee-pad because we gotta install it. May 20th, 8 to noon on the morning. Come out, help us with the last 2 tees, and actually this one's gonna move back like 20 feet just to close off that inside gap, so hopefully we'll have the people to put that in. And the hydro line will be the main shot, which I'm going to throw right now. It's a heck of a turn for an Envy, though, so you got to slow it down, hit it with a lot of angle, let the disc collide, give it time to work. A little wide, but a little parked. Although, I want to tie it up. I got to ace with the Eclipse. So we can go higher, a little more inside. Nope. We're in there. Didn't give it enough angle. Ooh, as I'm setting up. That zoom. I see in there. Little nature appreciation moment. Fortunately, deers bring deer ticks. You're killing me, bud. But you have a nice day. That wraps up this little Envy vs. Envy challenge. Had a lot of fun throwing these discs. Back to Shay for final thoughts.
And like I said, I had a lot of fun throwing the Envies that day. Personally, the Prism Proton Soft is my favorite. It just has a really good hand feel for me. I love the gumminess of the plastic. This recent like batch of Proton guys, everyone agrees like it is the best. It is just so darn tacky and grippy. So I've just been hitting some really nasty gaps with it. It's a good stable putter for me, meaning I set it on a line and it holds that line very well before fighting out. So I've just been, I've been able to trust it, rely on it. It's been delivering for me. So it's in my backup bag right now, but it might make the main bag very soon. So keep an eye out for that. That being said, Total Eclipse Envy, nothing wrong with this guy. I mean, a little more flat top. So if you are a forehand dominant player, this one might serve your needs a little bit better. In terms of stability, a little more overstable than the Prism Proton Soft, but not crazy overstable, guys. We're not talking like the PFN Soft Neutron Envies that people went crazy for, or the first run of Eclipse 2.0 Envies. But still, a little more resistant to turning and a little more fight out the end. So take that into consideration if you're going to be picking one of these guys up. In terms of total distance, I threw these both, after the round as well. Again, the forehands on this thing were really nice. Total distance, the Prism Proton Soft went a little bit further. We're talking like 10 feet maybe compared to the Total Eclipse Envy. But, putter distance isn't really like a crazy thing for me. I'd rather 70% of mid-range than try to, force a putter to go a little further. So, but if you care about, how far your putters go, this guy's more, distance prone, I feel, just because it's a little more domey, feels a little more deep dish. So, that's been my little, review and, disc versus disc challenge for these OTB Envies. They're really fun. If you have any questions for me about them, reach out. I'll see if I can help you out. That being said, I want to thank everyone for all the support. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I think we're like 30 away to get that ball rolling. I do want to do a giveaway. So down below in the comments, tell me, what was your favorite disc from the OTB Open releases? What the one you're really enjoying throwing, and tell me about it. Or tell me, is there one you're trying to get your hands on, you can't quite find it? I might be able to help you find it. But yeah, which disc you're the most excited about, or the one you're enjoying the most? Comment with that down below, and I'll be picking a winner to receive this Prism Plasma Envy, the special edition release. So if you missed that one, here's your chance to get it. Yeah, I'll do that drawing when I'm editing my next video together, and I'll have that as part of the video. It'll be in the beginning, so check that next video out to see if you won. And again, guys, thank you for all the support. If you have any questions for me, reach out. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care. Thank you to my sponsors. For all your disc golf needs, check out Phoenix Discs and Foundation Disc Golf.